Greetings, everybody. What a great game we had yesterday. Y'all crushed it like I knew you would, and I expect you to do it again. It's the birthday week, celebrating all around, and we're also talking about movies, and specifically today, what are the movies that always make you cry? I know for me, I will cry pretty much every time I watch Field of Dreams when I get to the end. And that's not all. Many movies make me cry. What makes you cry, though? 50 Jenna, Forrest Gump, Laura Cookie 82, the movie Alive, Natalie Kopriva, The Fox and the Hound, Legier Strong said The Color Purple, that will always make me cry too. When Oprah comes back and she doesn't recognize her kids. Oh my goodness, that gets me every time. Mox 13 Street, My Sister's Keeper, Our Hilaria, Where the Red Fern Grows. Coffee Mouth said Cinema Paradiso. Pam 123, Terms of Endearment, that of course is a tear jerker. Penny 8 Lane, Brian's Song. These are all they're sad movies. They're sad. Terms of Endearment has comedy and sadness. Armageddon I see out there from Derek Thatcher. I see Angie with Hope Floats. Z Steely with Judgment at Nuremberg. A Shades saying The Family Stone. We got to Walk to Remember out there. What else? Beaches by Shirley and Squirrel, of course. That is a sad movie. We also have Kaylee Doby with Romeo plus Juliet. Trivia King AC, Braveheart always makes you cry, of course. Also a very emotional movie. Barb with 50 First Dates. That will make me cry too sometimes. I'm with you there. And R. Lawler with Pete's Dragon. Plenty of sad movies out there, but it's good to have a movie make you feel something. They can be cathartic. Movies can be so many different things. And that is why it is time for more Tinseltown trivia in this Movies Week edition of Daily Trivia Live. That's the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Your brain is number one on the call sheet as you play for today's grand prize. Behold, that is $1,000. And everyone who can correctly answer these 10 multiple choice movie trivia questions will split it. But that's not all. Of course, in this game, you will earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number one. And that's the case even if you've already been eliminated. Here is how it works. If you win the game today, those bonus SB are automatically added on top of your share of that $1,000 grand prize. Otherwise, if you don't win the grand prize, you can still get bonus SB. You just have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. It's simple enough to do. You click the claim button that appears once the game is over, and they're yours. You don't leave early. Don't leave until you see that claim button. If you want to win in this game, you must click claim, unless you're a grand prize winner. Also, there are plenty of reasons why you shouldn't leave early. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. There are two ways you can rejoin. One of them is using a single SB, and then, of course, the preferred way to rejoin is with a free rejoin. Yeah, we love free, and if you click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening, you can get free rejoins by watching videos. It's simple. Doesn't take that much time, and then all of a sudden, boom, free rejoins for you. But of course, there's something else special going on right now. This is a second chance week, which for your newcomers means you get 3 free rejoins for each live game you play throughout this week. And each game, those free rejoins are credited before the following game begins. So those of you who played yesterday in our movie game, you got your 3 free rejoins. They've already been credited to your account. Those of you playing today, you will have them before tomorrow's game. And finally, the other reason why you stick around, why you don't leave early, is that each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. But of course, this week is Swagbucks' 18th birthday. So this week we are giving 18 players 100 SB each. And these are the winners from yesterday's game. I'm going to give you a second to read because there are a lot of names up there. Congratulations to all 18 of these folks. They are all each 100 SB richer. And all this week long, this could be you. This is why you don't leave early. Keep playing and claiming, because next game, your name could be up on this screen and you have a better chance of doing it because there are more giveaway winners. All right. Hold on. Saw something weird happen. I want to fight it right now, just in case. Okay, here we go. We are ready. You have all the info you need, and it's time for last looks because this game is ready to begin. Here we go. This is question number 1. Bring It On centers around which high school sport? Is it hockey, soccer, or cheerleading? Bring it on. Brr, it's cold in here. Hate us because we're beautiful. Well, we don't like you either. We're cheerleaders. We are cheerleaders. Roll call. Call me Big Red. I'm Whoa Whitney. Courtney. Rawr, and so on. You get the point. Cheerleading is the answer. 94% of you getting that one right. Well done. Of course, I think it was called Cheer. Was that the name of it? I know I shared or Cheer On. Anyway, here is the winning team. Compton Clovers. Yeah, they were being stolen from all that time, but they won in the end. Great movie. Classic movie. If you haven't seen it, this is a reason for you to put it on your list. 94% of you getting it right, of the 6% who didn't. Pretty much everybody rejoined. We got almost 15,000 people in grand prize contention right now, and every question you get right from here on in gets you 1 bonus SB. So here we go. This is question number 2, worth 1 bonus SB. Which superhero movie features an iconic upside-down kiss? Is it Superman the movie, Spider-Man, or Shang-Chi in The Legend of the Ten Rings? An iconic upside-down kiss. It's a moment that looks like it's ripped straight from the comics, even though it wasn't. The visual of Mary Jane Watson kissing Spider-Man created a pop culture moment in 2002. I should know. I was working at Sony at the time. 92% of you getting that one right. Well done. Here is that moment. You can't forget. When she pulls the mask down, what a big deal. We all saw that for the first time. It blew our minds. Spider-Man, such a good movie. It's one of the reasons why we get all of the great superhero movies we have today. 92% of you getting it right. Of the 8% that didn't, we had 5/6 of those people rejoin. I did some quick back of the cocktail napkin math there for you. Now we can move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In which of the following movies does a child magically become an adult? Is it Big, 17 Again, or Cocoon? We're looking for a child magically being transformed into an adult. If you enjoy movies about what it means to be a child or an adult via magic and body switching, you've got a lot of options. But 1988's Big, where 12-year-old Josh Baskin becomes an adult, might be the best one. Tom Hanks, earning the first of his Best Actor nominations, did not get the award that year, but he sure did deserve it. 89% of you knew that was the answer. 17 Again is George Burns becoming 17 again. I think that's 18 Again. 17 Again is Matthew Perry becoming Zac Efron. And then Cocoon is old people who have alien cocoons that make them feel young, but they don't actually become young. And there is the iconic scene from Big we all remember, playing chopsticks on the giant piano at FAO Schwartz. All right, let us move on now. Still over 14,000 people in grand prize contention. Here comes question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Cyberdyne Systems is the fictional company from which film franchise? Is it Alien, Blade Runner, or Terminator? Cyberdyne Systems, which of these franchises is it from? Half of the fears about AI probably come from these movies. When AI's Skynet goes online and killer robots known as Terminators seek to destroy all humanity. Thanks, Cyberdyne. We really appreciate that. That's right. Cyberdyne Industries is from The Terminator. That is the answer. 67% of you getting that one right. Well done. Skynet created at Cyberdyne Industries, and then in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, they go after the guy who created Skynet to try to prevent it all from happening. They're always trying to, either the good guys or the bad guys, to mess with the timeline. It never works out well. 2/3 of you getting that one right. And of the third of you that did not, well over 3/4 of those people back in, still over 13,000 people in grand prize contention. And we are moving to question number 5, our halfway point. Once we're past it, it's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q5. Which Star Wars movie is about the people who steal the Death Star plans? Is it Rogue One, Solo, or The Mandalorian and Grogu? This is about the actual operation to steal the Death Star plans. Outside of the 9-movie Skywalker saga, Lucasfilm and Disney have been expanding the Star Wars story with shows like Andor, which leads directly into Rogue One, about the rebels who stole the Death Star plans. Rogue One is the answer. 88% of you getting that one right. You are one with the Force, and the Force is one with you. And there is, if you thought it was just a bunch of space stations where they stole those plans, nope, it was a beach planet. They were basically in Space Hawaii, stealing the Death Star plans. Well done, 88% of you. The 12% that did not, over half of you able to rejoin. We still have 12,000 people in grand prize contention halfway through the game. Here comes question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of the following movies features a transition from sepia tones to full color? Is it Citizen Kane, Wizard of Oz, or the Maltese Falcon? Remember, somebody opens a door and then all of a sudden, oh, they're in full color, whereas before they had not been. I wonder what movie that could be. They didn't shoot the first portion of the movie in black and white. They painted everything in sepia tones and then switched to vibrant color when Dorothy Gale arrived to Oz and was off to meet the wizard. That is the answer. Wizard of Oz, of course, has that transition from black and white or sepia tones into full color, and you had to have full color if you were going to have a scene like this. Them approaching in 1939, getting to see this in full color, that must have been mind-blowing. Still beautiful to this day. Let us move on now to question number 7, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Which movie features brothers Ben and Casey Affleck on screen together? Which of these movies has that? Is it Argo, Air, or Good Will Hunting? We were looking for Ben and Casey Affleck on screen together. Which movie does that happen? Matt Damon and the Afflecks are childhood friends and remain close to this day, so they often work with one another. And the movie here that is an example of that is Good Will Hunting. They are all in Good Will Hunting, and the Afflecks share screen time together. 45% of you getting that one right. Argo, directed by Ben Affleck and stars Ben Affleck. No Casey Affleck to be found, not on screen together with his brother at least. Matt Damon and Casey Affleck have done a bunch of stuff together. Air has Matt and Ben with them writing the script and Ben directing. These are all wonderful films. They're all fantastic movies. I suggest them all. But unfortunately, that was the most difficult one yet. Of the 55% of you that got eliminated, well over half of you able to rejoin. But we're down to 8,800 people in grand prize contention with only 3 questions left to go. This one is worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here is question number 8. In which John Hughes movie does the main character tell the audience to go home in a post-credits scene? Is it The Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or Weird Science? They say, go home. Long before Marvel normalized post-credit scenes, John Hughes was out there innovating with a throwaway scene in which Ferris Bueller tells everyone that the movie is over. Ferris Bueller is the answer. 91% of you getting that one right. Well done. And here is that iconic moment. He's letting everybody know the film is over. Go home. Why are you still here? Please. You know what? He's right. At that point, we weren't sticking around for post-credit scenes. So it was really, you had to stick around to really appreciate it. I saw it when I went to see it in the theater at 9 years old. Got to see that post-credit scene. And it was so cool. All right, let's move on to question number 9 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which of the following movies is based on a television show? Is it 21 Jump Street, Back to the Future, or Rocky? One of those is based on a television show. It is an adaptation. The early movies were adapting some books and a lot of stage plays and musicals. Now we're in an era where we adapt TV shows like 21 Jump Street into reimagined movies. 21 Jump Street is the answer. 7,947 people knew that answer. You've made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. But first, Movies Week continues tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Same trivia time, same trivia app. We'll have another $1,000 game and another 3 free rejoins just for showing up. We'll announce another 18 giveaway winners, and we'll have another 9 bonus SB, but that is not all. Make sure you have our Thursday game circled in your calendar. We are going to have $5,000 on the line. You will not want to miss it. And by the way, while you're here, Quick reminder, there are other ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of these live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, our other game mode, a quick, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. That contains both a way to install and play games on your mobile device to earn SB, and our daily Tapjoy wall, an offer wall filled with quick, easy-to-complete offers that will check daily Discover off of your to-do list in minutes. All these things count towards your daily goal, and some of them may help you out in what I'm about to talk about next. I mentioned it yesterday, but there is a special birthday Swaggo board live right now. It runs through 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on Monday, March 2nd, so plenty of time left. And if you're not familiar, in Swaggo, you fill squares on your board by getting SB in the ways you're probably already earning, including Daily Trivia Challenge, live trivia games, maybe trying ways to earn that you haven't tried before or in a while. And once you complete a pattern, you can submit it to get an SB bonus. Of course, the size of the bonus depends on which pattern you complete. And a full board is worth a huge amount of SB in honor of the Swagbucks birthday celebration. But I do want to tell you this is a good thing to keep in mind. You can only submit once, which means you should try to fill as many squares as possible before you submit. So wait until Monday, submit then, or if you can fill a whole board before that, then just wait until the whole board is filled. But do as many squares as you can. You'll be glad you did, and so will your Swagbucks account. Check it out after the game if you're not already doing it by clicking the smaller version of this image. It will appear once the game is ended and all SB have been claimed. All right. We have an even 8,000 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. We got over 15,250 who are here playing the game, and everybody can earn one more bonus SB if you can correctly answer question number 10. Here it is, Q10. Ethan Hunt is the main character in which film franchise? Sex and the City, Mission Impossible, or Charlie's Angels? Ethan Hunt, main character in which film franchise? In the first 15 minutes of the first movie, he loses almost his entire team. But over the course of the next 7 movies, he puts together a trusted group to handle any and all Mission Impossible business. Mission Impossible is the answer. 7,638 people knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize today. Well done, my friends. Let's meet a few of these grand prize winners. Each of you taking home 14 SB in grand prize money, plus of course, the bonus SB you earned along the way. Lulu Pick 0518, congratulations. Elise W. Groff, congratulations. Subtle Scorpion, you are an overt winner. Lisa Canavan, Mr. Braxton, and Navy Namor 79, just a few of our, well, one more, just because I love the name, Lobster MTV, just a few of our grand prize winners. Congratulations to all of you, and congratulations to those of you who claimed your bonus SB. Now that you all have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Thanks for playing, everyone. Come back tomorrow for another movies game. Get another 3 free rejoins, and you'll already have 3 more from playing in this one. This has been Daily Trivia Live, and we will see you then, my friends.